way. There are toilets in here I can see, although they don't look like they're open yet. So as you come in here it says, caution runners, please park on the left. And as you can see there's a height restriction at this point in the car park. And then there's cones down this car park just to keep stop people parking on the right. If you're volunteering, the volunteers meet in this building just here, and you can just check in to let them know that you're here. There's the finish funnel just there, and it starts just behind the finish funnel. So this morning I'm at Stratford-upon-Avon Parkrun, and it's event 394, and the date is the 24th of May 2025. The first event was 20th February 2016, and they had 450 finishers. The average 335, last week there were 471, and the average time is 28 minutes 46 seconds. Record attendance is 721, event 197 and no surprises, 1st of January 2020. Lowest attendance is 111, that's event 29 on the 10th of September 2016. Course records, the male record is 14 minutes 29 and the female 17 minutes and 6 seconds. My stats, my 381st park run and 225th location. The postcode I used to get here was CB377LS, and that brought me right into where the car park was. It's called the Recreation Ground Car Park. It's free if you're a volunteer, otherwise it's £1.20 per hour, and it's card and Ringo only. The Café, it says Prospero's Lounge on Bridge Street, I'll have to look where that is. The toilets, it says next to the Recreation Car Park, they're actually at the far end of the car park, set of award-winning toilets. The course is 3 laps, starts and finishes close to the football pavilion, near the car park and children's play area, heads in a clockwise direction around the recreation ground, includes a section along the River Avon opposite the Royal Shakesphere Theatre, which I've just filmed that as well already. There's toilets just here, and over there is where all the volunteers meet. So you can see some volunteers there behind me. The volunteers have been here early this morning setting up. It must be the park run with the most number of cones that I've seen anywhere. They're just setting up now. I'll just turn it around. Just setting the finish funnel cones along here. If you want to volunteer, you can either, if you're here every week, just put your name on the list, let them know you're available to volunteer, or you can email in Stratford-upon-Avon at parkrun.com and they'll put you down, or you can opt in on your parkrun profile. Volunteers are always appreciated, and there always seems to be at a lot of parkruns a lot of shortages of volunteers, sometimes later in the week. The word volunteer means you don't have to do it, but always appreciated. I'm offered, they've got a couple of gaps on the roads to run and barcode scan, and because there could be 400 to 500 here today, it just helps out during the busy period.
Where the toilets are, where the coffee shops are, that kind of thing, you know. But no, how are you? Welcome to Stratford-upon-Avon Parkrun.
Good morning and welcome to Stratford-upon-Avon Parkrun number 394. I am Natalie, today's run director, and first of all I'd like to say a big thank you to all of the volunteers. Or the upcoming weeks, Debbie is standing over, my assistant Debbie is standing there by the sign-up sheets. Please sign up with a legible name or your barcode number. We read you out, wave your arms in the air, come on down, get a bib of glory and enjoy everyone patting you on the back as you go around. So, 10 parkruns. We have Charlotte Davis and Arlo Tyrrell, if you are here. To deploy. 25 parkruns. We have Dylan Jones, Steve Hawkins, George Webb, Jay Tabb and Florence Jackson Bettles. Okay, 50 parkruns. We have Dave Walcock and Lydia Mitchell. 100 parkruns. Nicholas Walker, Bex Parker, Josh Newman, Yvonne Stevenson and Izzy Soames. Okay, getting to the big ones now. 250 parkruns. We have Pip Bell and Paul James. We also have today, as part of our finish funnel crew, Louis and Aisha, who are finishing their bronze DV. So big thanks to them.
So we just lined up at the start. I originally thought I'd seen someone else's video and people stretched across the grass because it's a long sort of like straight and then a 90-degree right-hand turn, but just a quick look back in a second and everyone seems to, everyone's lined up along the path. So the course is 3 laps and most of it is on paths, but there is a short, maybe 70-metre grass section not long after the start, so we should be going any second now. Just wait for the RD to set us off. Here we go. So I'm just on the grass at this point. Just going to try and get onto the path if I can. Hoping today after last week to try and push for an 80% age grade. Had rain last night, it's really warm and muggy as well at the moment, so it might not quite be possible, but I'll see how I feel as I go around. That guy's pushing a buggy. I've been for a run around the course this morning. There's a few curbs to go up and down as well, so imagine that's going to slow him down a little bit. So we take a right turn onto the grass. Even though we had rain last night, it's nice and firm, the grass today, it's not bad at all. And this is the only bit that isn't tarmac paths. So I'm just pushing ahead a little bit there just so I can get to this corner before the other guys so I don't cut them off and we're back onto the tarmac paths now. I went for a run round earlier, it looks a lovely course, especially as you run along the side of the river. And that's where we're heading now, towards the river. Path's got a bit wider now, you can see. Makes it a little bit easier to pass people. I'm hoping, looking on last week's results, I reckon I could be top 30, 40, something like that. They do get close to 500 here quite often. to the river now. We turn right here, the river's just on the left. Quite see it just here, not quite. Again, I'm just going to go on the grass just here just to get past this guy. There we go, you can see the river now. When I came past earlier, they were out on rowing boats on there. A few people rowing up and down. There's a rowing club just up at the end of here, just before you turn away from the river. Nicely spaced out now. I can get into my pace. Feeling okay at the moment. Being a little bit crowded at the start just makes you have a bit of a steady start. Willow trees look lovely as well. It was forecast to be rain as well today, but luckily the BBC have got it wrong, and the rain is not here. It was just overnight, and it actually looks to be brightening up a little bit now. The barges on the left on the river. Plenty of obstacles on this course as well. There's a little bollard just here, you can see on the right. Just need to take care. The briefing said they don't discriminate, they're quite happy to take anybody out. Really muggy as well, I can feel it now already, and it's could do with a bit of a breeze really. We're just going right next to the river here now. As I said, it's a 3-lap course in a clockwise direction. Get down here, we're just going to start to turn away from the river a little bit now. That's where the rowing club is, just there. I can see all the boats stacked up. You can see the puddle there as well, to show it had rained last night. So I was saying there's another bollard, things like that to watch out for, and there's some more here. Also a bit of a sharpish corner to run round at this pace. So getting this on the left just here is where I drove in the car. You can just see the high barriers in the distance with the bollard in the centre of path there.
Thank you.
And there's plenty of cones. I've never seen so many cones at a park runners here. Sure someone will correct me on that. And when I came this morning I thought the car park was coned off because of a fun fair or something, but it's not. It's for us to run down. Although I did see people running down the path as well on the right. It's not too far now, and that'll be 1 lap done. Once we get to the end of this car park, just a bit of a left turn, and then we're almost back to where we started. Starting to feel a little bit tired, but each lap's a mile, so we're nearly a third of the way into it now. We get to the end here, just got to take a bit of care. There's a step up onto the curb and down, and then back up again, and another bollard in the middle of the path there. And then we're now onto it's a little bit of a narrower path again just here, but as you can see we're well enough spaced out. The cone's on the right, that's where the finish funnel is after we've done 3 laps. Just looking across there to see some of the runners, how far in front they are already. As we get to this corner, right turn, this is where people were at the back when we started. And you can see the start sign on the right just there. That's 1 lap done, just 2 more to go. As I said, I'm trying to push to see if I can get 80% age grade. I think I need about 20 minutes 30 seconds to get that. I'm not sure if that's possible. I feel like I'm struggling a bit already now on this lap, but if I can try and hang on for this lap. I've only really done a mile, 1.6 kilometres. It tends to be towards the end of the second lap and into the third. That's the phase I seem to go through, where I seem to lose maybe 10-15 seconds on that particular kilometre.
Thank you.
Right turn again onto the grass. It's nice and firm today, so not too bad. And it's only a short section of grass as well. Just have to come across here one more time on the next lap. Back onto the tarmac path. And then as we go left, heading back towards the river again. Trying now just to see if I can latch onto these in front and stay with them, not let the gap open up too much if I can. And see if I can get these to pull me along on this lap, at least on the last lap. I know it's the last lap, and because I did a warm-up of one lap and I've also run one lap already, I know what to expect now. I can remember it, and it's a very flat course as well.
Thank you.
Just surprised myself a little bit catching this guy up just here. Seems to be a similar pace. Let's see if I can just maybe get past this and then try and pull myself towards the next person ahead. In my head I'm just playing out the course where there is left to go. I'm probably half distance now. So again, just 1.5 laps to do. Surprised myself a bit there catching that other guy up that I managed to pass, so I'm just trying to latch onto this guy in front now and see if I can stay with him and slowly reel him in.
Thank you. Thank you.
Certainly plenty of things to look out for to...
Thank you.
So a couple of tourists coming through there. As you can see now, we're starting to lap some of the people, so it's going to get a little bit busier now as we run around, especially because it's such a, probably they look to be well over 450 to 500 here today. Just caught this guy up again a little bit. Not sure whether I managed to get past or not. I'm just trying to run at my pace and not change my pace. Oh, maybe I will pass him. Maybe he's just eased off just a fraction. Looks like he's picking his pace up a bit. Certainly not changing my pace. The camera's not showing him, but it's just at the side of me. And I think he's just dropped behind now. I'm just going to move over to the left so he doesn't have to run through the puddle. And this corner seems a bit tight at this sort of pace to run around there. Quick look to the right just to see how many people I can see behind me. It's always a sign when I'm feeling tired sometimes. I think how many people might catch me up and pass me before before the finish, bearing in mind there's another lap and maybe a quarter to go. Just the tiniest bit of breeze on this, but feels really welcome as well. It's so muggy this morning.
Thank you.
If you're enjoying my videos while you're watching, if you watch them all the way through listening to the commentary, please just click on the subscribe button. Really appreciate it if you do. It's nice running along here on the car park. Just got to remember there's the curbs at the end of here. Just got to take care. Sometimes the stride pattern just falls right to go up and down them. Other times you just have to adjust it a little bit to make sure you don't, or make sure I don't trip over. I'm sure not everybody does. Seem to be just catching this guy up a little bit again as well. Quite pleased with this lap so far. Just up the curbs there and down and back up again. And avoid the bollards there. I think one of the briefs said that people do occasionally run into them. So that's it, that's 2 laps done, and the next lap round will be into the finish funnel. I feel like I'm really running out of breath now, trying to breathe hard, trying to get the breath deep into my lungs. My legs feel okay, I just feel like I'm short of oxygen. Past the start again. I'm now trying to push my pace, because this is the point, like I said, where I don't ease off, I just can't run quite as fast. Trying to increase my cadence a little bit, trying to take a few more steps a bit quicker as my legs feel okay. Last bit onto the grass. Oh, this guy's passed me again. That's people to keep left as well, and you can see here everyone's really well left on this field as well. The RD did say sort of, if you ask, don't be surprised if people ask you to keep left, but I don't think I could ever quite shout that at someone on Parkrun. I think I'd be happy just to slow a little bit and then get past them. That's all the grass done now, apart from the little bit on the finish, but with the finishing sight I won't be too bothered about the surface then. This guy that really passed me again, I'm going to try and stay with him if I can. See if he pulls me along a little bit. Just trying to go, like I say, for that round. I reckon I need about 20 minutes, 30, something like that, to get an 80% grade. Nearly the river again. There, a youngster here. Is he running with somebody? Really struggling now to maintain this pace, but I'm trying to get into my head that along the river, then a U-turn, and then we're back towards the finish. I just want to keep pushing as hard as I can. It's nice just saying well done as I passed to Parkruns. People are very friendly at Parkrun, it's a great community spirit.
And you, well done.
Path's clear again now. Get back onto the path, just have to take a few steps on the grass there just to pass people. This is my maximum pace now. Don't feel like I can go any faster than this at this point. Really just trying to hang on now. Just got this next section along the side of the river, and then we'll be heading back towards the finish. I'll be careful here because there are bollards. I don't want to try to pass someone, run into one. Last little section of the river. Turn left again now, right next to the river. It's not too far now. I can see over to the right where we'll make the U-turn back. Just trying to keep this guy in front as close as possible, but slowly he's inching away from me. We go, turning away from the river now, and then just up here. There we go, shortest route through the puddle. I'm trying to shave any second off I can at this point. I'm even going to go to the right hand side of this bollard here, just to try and shave a second off. Oh, I can just squeeze through there, that was okay. Again, quick look round, just see with peripheral vision how many people there are close to me. There's someone close behind me as well. Starting to get a little bit busy now on this path, but I saw the guy in front went on the grass around the benches, but there's plenty of room for me to get through here. Just a case of looking ahead and planning your route to get through. It's also taking my mind a little bit off the running and how tired I feel. There's people running on the path down this bit of the course to the left. Yeah, this guy obviously has got something left for his finish. I'm just trying to pick my pace up a little bit. In fact, it's really crowded in front now. Just trying to decide what to do. I think I'm going to go to the left, just into the car park. A quick glance and there's no cars coming or anything. That dog stopped for a drink in the puddle. That's just slowed them down a little bit. I'll try and get back in now, just here into the right hand side of the combs. 100 metres to the finish now, up this little curve. Now trying to push as hard as I can, give it every little last bit I've got left. Like I say, I'm desperate to try and get back where I need to be with my running. Pushing to the line as fast as I can go. There's no way I could catch this guy up in front at all. I run straight through the line. That's it. Stop my watch and yeah, it looks like 2028, 2029, something like that. That should be an 80% age grade. Just wait for my position to see what position I've got. Position 23. That surprised me. A really good run today. Position 23 today, and just under 20 minutes 30. That should definitely be 80% age grade today. Really pleased with that. As you come through the finish funnel, barcode scanners are just here. Review. It's a lovely flat course, plenty of obstacles on the course, so you set off on a bit of tarmac, then take a right turn onto grass. Today, because it rained last night, but the grass is the ground is solid. Today I can imagine it could get muddy. Then you get onto tarmac paths for the rest of the way around, so it's only maybe just looking 60-70 metres on grass. The rest of each lap, because it's 3 laps in a clockwise direction, is all on tarmac paths. The surface was a bit slippy by the side of the river on a couple of parts, you can imagine, and there were a few puddles but nothing deep. You could get onto the grass at the side of the path if you needed to pass people. Plenty to look at as you're running around along the side of the river. It's a beautiful location here. A few posts in the middle of the course as you run round, and a few curbstones where you step up and down as well, so you do have to take care if you're following someone close. The posts don't differentiate between anyone, they're happy to stay there and let you run into them. It's a lovely course, great turnout today, 491 today at this park run. So to get to the coffee shop, when you run along the side of the river, you can see there's a footbridge. You can see it just before you sort of do the U-turn as you come away from the river. You go across there, then there's like a little basin where there's canal boats in. You go past there, so it's probably from the finish line it's about just under half a mile actually to get to that one. So I'm sure people go to different coffee shops. There's ones in the park you can get to as well. There's one I just walked past here but I'm not going to go today. Got a long drive to get back home, so I'm going to set off home now anyway. Thank you for watching. Please give me a like or subscribe. I do the different videos. I do the full video, I do 1 in 5 minutes, people who just want to look at the course, and then my treadmill version, that's for people. I watch that one on a treadmill screen where I can just have the video going. Just lets me run around the different courses that I've done. Really appreciate if you could click that subscribe button. And next week we're off to Copenhagen to complete my last park run there. I've still got one left to do. It's a special day on Thursday, so I'm off on Wednesday morning to Copenhagen, so we'll catch up then. That's it, that's a wrap.